Hello and good morning. Thank you for tuning in. Rose Ward, Stampersdelight.com. Grab your coffee, grab your tea, and come stamp with me. Okay. So, excuse me, I apologize. Hop on, say hi. Let me know where you're watching from. And if this is your first time watching, we are going to get started. I rearranged a few things here. I actually have a stool now. It's a little easier for me on my back and my neck. So today I'm going to be trying out sitting and stamping, which is a challenge for me. I like to stand. Anybody else like to stand? Stand or sit? What's your preference? Hi, Jennifer. Thank you for tuning in. So today is Fun Fold Friday, and we're going to get started with that. Just a couple of reminders. If you like the mug, Stamp-A-Claus mug or sweatshirt, you can go to the Stampersdelightshop.com and order that. I suggest you order them now so you have them in time to wear for Christmas. Good morning, Deb. Also, as a reminder, time is running out to sign up for my Fun Fold online class with Simply Sparkling. All the links will be below when I'm done. I have my Winter Mini Retreat online. That's going to be with the, what is it, Notes in Nature. I don't know, these names, sometimes I can't remember. But all the links and information will be below. So the mini online retreat is with the new stamp set. There it is. I just passed it. I can't show it to you. It is with Nature's Sweetness, and you are going to get the whole suite in your swag bag. Deb, you like to sit. Okay. Well, you know, I'm hit or miss when I do my videos. I like to stand, but you know, these old bones are starting to creak. Also, we have the Fun Fold class, like I told you. We have the mini online retreat. When you place a $50 order with me, catalog order before shipping and tax, you will get a downloadable PDF that we've been doing for the last 5 months. And that ends in December, so you will get that. Good morning, Beverly. Good morning, Jamie. How are you? You don't have to do anything for the download. Once you place your order, I will send that download to you. Also, I have my paper share going on. Now, the things I want to explain to you about the paper share, the mini online retreat, I suggest you sign up soon so that I can order all the products on January 4th so nothing goes back ordered. With the paper share, you are going to get all the celebration papers while supplies last. Okay. Beverly, this is your first time watching me live. Thank you. Thank you so much for tuning in. All right. So we're going to get started. I'm going to flip the camera. Now, as you can see, I have this beautiful glass mat here. So let me tell you about that first. So January 4th, if you join Stampin' Up! In my team, you can get this with your starter kit. I'll explain a little bit more about this. It's my first time using it, so we're going to learn together. Hi, Janice. The other way you can get this is if you sign up for the starter kit and my team now, you can actually pre-order this and all the other online pre-order items, which are the new mini catalogs, and you get celebration items now as a demonstrator. Okay, so that's definitely something you want to check out. So let's, again, I apologize. If the video is a little dark, it's because I wanted to make sure that I didn't get any lighting reflecting on this. It doesn't really reflect too much light, but my overhead light, it does. So I have to tweak that a little bit. So bear with me while I do that. For the glass mat, now it comes with these little plastic pieces. I guess you could take those off, but I like to leave mine on. It also comes with a chamois, just like the other chamois we have. It's a little thinner and it's larger, and that is to wipe your surface area. You can also put some notes here with an erasable marker. Don't use a permanent marker. It also comes with this silicone mat, which I absolutely love because, you know, I'm always missing things and on my table when I'm doing a video. So this little mat here is a silicone mat. These ink spots fit right in there. You have a work area here. You have another work area here. So one of the things that's really nice about that is I'm using it for my letters so I don't miss those. or lose those. But you can put a little ink in here and your little painter, and you can mix some colors. A lot you can do with this. Plus, it sticks right to your mat. So, and of course, I'm going to move it over here. And it also has, let me turn this over. It also has these little feet on it. So this sticks right to where I want it. Great tool. So happy they came out with one. As long as everything goes okay, I'm going to show you some new products after the Fun Fold Friday. Good morning, Winann. So, of course, in January, we have the mini catalog and celebration. I asked which you wanted to see, more Christmas or more from the new catalog. It was kind of a tie, so I'm going to do a little bit of both. What I'm going to do today is I'm going to be using the trusty tools from the new catalog. And here is the stamp set. And here are the dies. Cute, cute set. Now, the great thing is, in the celebration catalog, while supplies last, you can get some matching designer series paper. And yes, some of those dies cut out some of these tools. The ones that don't, you can fussy cut. If you're a customer of mine, a current customer, I did get my catalogs in and I'll be mailing them out next week. So you will get those. If you don't have a demonstrator, you need a catalog, just send me a message or email me. Okay. And that is US only. All right. So let's look at a couple of samples that I had already posted on Facebook with using that stamp set. Now you can see that this die right here, let's open that back up, is like a cork board or work board. And it's smaller than this piece, and I just die cutted it twice. So there we have our work area. Good morning, Deborah. Hi, Sandy. I see some of my team members on, so just a reminder, we do have a holiday virtual party next Tuesday night at 7 o'clock. Eastern time. So this was one card that I did, and of course that's a thank you card, so I left it blank. I will have still shots on my blog. I'm going to put this over here later. This one I got a lot of comments on, and I am going to show you how I did this. Very simple. Okay, so this is like a tool chest. Yes, Janice, you're gonna love the catalog, and it's going out beginning of the week. So you can see that I either cut those out with the dies from the paper, or I fussy cutted the ones that didn't. Now, a little trick to this is, let me show you. Some of these papers have the bottoms cut off, but you can still use those. That's what I used in here, because you don't see the bottoms. So this is my little tool chest here. And then, of course, it also comes with, you can make a tool carrier. So those are some I already did. So let's bring in the fun fold for today. This is really, I just want to stand up, to tell you the truth. I really do. But I'm going to try sitting down. Okay. So for today's fun fold, and the measurements will be on this YouTube video after I'm done, and also my blog. And one more thing, I apologize. Let me grab a cup of coffee here. You spoke, I listened. I'm also going to be adding a downloadable PDF, even though you have the measurements here on my blog and on the YouTube channel when I'm done. A lot of you asked for PDF, downloadable PDFs. So I am happy to say that on Fridays, the one card that I do, the Fun Fold card that I do, I am going to add a downloadable PDF. So you're going to want to hop on over after this is done and click on sign up for my newsletter. And every Friday you can download the PDF. Yay! Okay, so for this card, the first piece you're going to need is 4 by 10, scored at 5.5 inches. And then you're going to need a 3 by 9.5 scored at 4 3/4. I have some other pieces here, but let's do this first before I lose track. So the first piece, which is 4 by 10, and this is a great place for me to stick these. I'm going to score that at 5 inches. So there we have that. I'm going to just give that a good, well, I'll give it a good burnishing when I'm done. The second piece, which is under here, and that is 3 by 9.5. So this is gift cards. Remember, we're doing gift cards. And I will show you a holiday gift card with this. Let me just, now that you saw the mat, let me move this up just a little bit so it might be a little closer for you. How's that? So this is 3 by 9.5, and this is scored at 4 3/4. So we're going to score that at 4 3/4. So let's move that out of the way real quick for 1 second. What you're going to do, oh, I got a little water in there. That's all right. It'll dry. I'm going to bring in my Tombow glue because I want this very thin. And again, this silicone mat is great because I can just make sure my glue is working. And I'm going to add a thin layer of Tombow. You can also use tear and tape. The reason I like the Tombow this time is that I can move it if I don't put it down straight. Whoop. So I'm just adding a very thin line here. If you're leaving me comments, I do go back and look at all the comments and answer the questions, so feel free to do that. Okay. I'm then going to bring this in. I'm going to lay that fold right to that fold, just like that, and then I'm going to close it. Know what we're doing yet? You will in a minute. I'm going to let that dry for a second. Then I'm going to bring in my next piece, which should be here. Where are you? There it is. So the next piece I'm going to bring in is 2 by 5 1/4. Again, I am still tweaking the lights. Hopefully the video is not too dark for you. Just give me some time to get this together as far as the lighting now with the mat here. I'm going to show you something really cool about this mat also on the next card. I'm just going to add some more glue here. Also, let me just tell you that it does have measurements here. And each one of these little squares is like 1/8. Not like, it is 1/8. So if you're like me and you hate measuring things, that's going to help you. I'm going to lay that right there. While that's drying, I'm going to just burnish this really well. I'm going to bring in a piece of my Designer Series paper. And that is 4 by 5. And you can cut this down if you want to see a little bit of the copper clay. You can cut this down, but I'm going to use the whole sheet. And because I want to make sure I get in every nook and cranny, I'm going to put a little glue on each corner, because sometimes when I use my stamp and seal, I don't get the corners. And this one, let's grab another one here. This one, let's grab another one. Watching from Michigan, shared. Yes, definitely share my videos. Sometimes I leave these open and they don't want to work for me. Let's just get this one cleaned out. Whoop, something just fell. See if I can get this one working. There we go. Woo! All right, well. I'm just gonna, a little more than I wanted. I'm going to take that. I'm going to lay that right on top here. Again, with the liquid glue, I can move it around. I have a little glue there. I don't want that there, so let me wipe that off with this chamois. There we go. I'm going to open that up. And now I have 2 other pieces of designer series paper, and I'm going to switch this around. So this one is 3 by 4 3/4. And I'm going to use the same side, I think, on this. I have other samples to show you, so. Loving, loving this mat. Oh, yes. I need a second one for my work area over where I prepare. Okay. This one I'm going to put right in. Whoop. Slide that back up. That's why I'm using liquid glue. Okay. The next piece I'm going to use is 1 3/4 by 4, and that's going to go right here. So I'm going to use the ruler side here. I love the fact that I can wipe this off because I'm forever getting glue all over. I'm going to add that right there. Anybody know what it is yet? You'll know in a second. Okay, let's get this glue off of here. Wipe my hands. Okay. Now for the front, I am going to take that little tool chest. I made a little tool chest, and I also made, somewhere on my table here, I took that one die that makes a pegboard, and I'm going to cut that out. So I'm going to trim that. I'm going to put my pegboard up here, and I'm going to grab some mini dimensionals for this. So let me grab all my dimensionals because I'm going to be using both. Do I have some minis here? I should. There they are. I'm going to grab my Take Your Pick tool. Good morning, Peggy. And I'm going to add some mini dimensionals in between those dots. That one didn't come off. I'm going to add that right there. Then I have this cute little tool. I guess this is a chest too. I'm going to add just a tiny bit of glue right here. Just a dot for now. If it wants to work. Just to hold it in place. My hands are shaking. Just slide that down. So there's my tool chest. That's going to go right here. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to turn it over. I just put the glue there just to hold it for a moment. Yes, demos can get the glass mat. I will put the number of the glass mat in the description when I'm done. I don't have that handy, but yes, you can, Molly. You can order that now. I'm going to add a couple little ones right here. I'm going to add that right there. Now what I'm going to do is I am going to bring in this silicone mat that I had showed you comes with it. And what I did was I used our alphabet dies and I put our adhesive sheet on it. If you saw my scrapbook Sunday, you know that I used this. And I put the adhesive on there and then I ran this mini dies. I'm going to be using these mini dies a lot. A lot. Yeah, Winnie, and I'll put the number there. So I've already done that. So let me show you. I'm going to take the T. Just going to take those little piece off. Oh, this one doesn't have one. I missed that one. Okay. So I'm going to take that adhesive off. And because you know I don't line up everything, there's a little indentation here. And I can barely see it, but it's enough for me to line these up. Otherwise, you can use your mat here to line it up, or you can use a ruler. I do have a clear ruler. I need to find that. I'm still cleaning out and up my craft room, so some things are still missing, like Win Ann's bone folder. And let's see, I'm just gonna keep, we're gonna do the next one. Whoop. So again, this is the mini alphabet dies. Oh my God, I'm so glad they came out with these. The thing I like about these, and we've had alphabets before, but you had to do each one separate or lay them. This is one shot. So one piece of paper, you do that, adhesive sheets, you put these on there, run it through a few times, you've got all the letters you need, hopefully. Or you just keep doing it until you do. All right, let's get this one out of there. Tools, again, lining it up. Push that down just a hair. I don't want to get my head in your way here. Tools. And then an L. The other thing you can do, see, I had already took this off, the adhesive. So while I'm working, I can stick that right on my glass mat, and then it'll still pick up. Put tools and the S. Love, love, love my adhesive sheets for things like this. Now, on my blog, later on, you'll have all the numbers and everything that you need that I'm using. Except for the new stuff. It doesn't let me put pictures of that on there yet, but it will let me put the numbers on there. There I have tools. Now I'm going to bring in some of those tools. I'm going to bring in a paintbrush, a hammer. I've already pre-cut those out, and a wrench. Yeah, I know my tools. Let me just show you what I did. I took one of our little holders here, and I cut a bunch of these out, and this way I have them handy. I'm going to bring in some blends now. I'm going to start with the dark. Oop, that's the light. I like to start with the dark. That's just the way I do it. Thank you, Becky. Yes, please share my videos. That really is what keeps us going. The more followers I have, subscribers, the higher up on the food chain I go. So you'll be able to really know when I add a new video. Now, if you want, you can still put a piece of paper down. So let me just show you something. Now, if you happen to color over that, there's a little bit of marker on there. I'm just going to wipe that right off. I did that intentionally. Okay, so there's the red one. Let's do parakeet. I'm going to do dark. Don't ask me why, but I've been using this for the tape measure, probably because I have a tape measure here that was Reggie's that is this bright color. Now, if you get some ink on your mat and then you put your paper down, like the back side of it, it will pick up the paper. I mean, the color. So you want to be careful. Use a little piece of paper if you want. But the nice thing is it wipes right off. I'm going to go ahead and add some smoky slate. I'm going to do some smoky slate here also for the hammer. You can see I don't really worry about how this dark one is coming out because it's going to blend nicely. And if you're wondering why there's tape on the end of that, that's for when I do my in-person classes. I want everybody to use the nubby or bullet end so it saves wear and tear in a class on my blends. Just a little tip for you. Okay, let's do these two. This one I'm going to bring in Blueberry Bushel. Bring in the dark. I'm going to add a lot of dark Blueberry Bushel there. And then I'm going to go back in with the light. And just blend that up. Again, if I go off the mat, it's okay. And the wrench. I bet you're surprised I know the names of some of these tools. I'm getting to know my way around a lot of tools lately. So again, if you're a team member and you're on, don't forget our virtual Christmas party. And you, if you want to join Stampin' Up! And my team, you still have time. If you do that before Tuesday, you'll be invited to the virtual Christmas party. We're going to have a lot of fun. We had fun at the my in-person class party here. I'm going to use some pecan pie. This is the dark. Quite a bit of dark there. I just think paintbrush should be dark brown. Maybe not. I don't know. They're all different colors. Oh my God, I absolutely love this mat. Remember, if you join my team now, you can pre-order this mat. If not, you can get it on January 4th when the new catalog goes live as part of your starter kit. I'd love to have you on my team. We got some team members on here. Let everybody know how much fun we have. And then I'll take the light one. Okay. And there I have those all blended up. Let me just have a sip of coffee here. And I'm going to add my tools. So for these, there's a little sticky on there, so let's just wipe that off. Oh, God, this is so great. I'm going to let it dry for a second before you do anything. I'm going to put my, let's see, I'm going to do some dimensionals here. And I think I'm going to switch to the smaller ones for that. When I'm done with the cards, who wants to see some more new products? I did an unboxing of the product premiere that we were able to order after on stage. And then, of course, I got to pre-order more and I expedited it. So I do have some more new products to show you. Who wants to see new products after this? Type in the chat. Okay. So I am going, I'm going to put the hammer here. I'm going to put the wrench here. I got my paintbrush. And I got this little guy. I'm going to put him right here. So I've got tools there. Now let's bring in a saying. I'm going to bring in "You're the most awesome." And again, this is from the stamps, the set that comes with. I'm going to just take a piece of white here. I know, your husband will love this. And I'm going to stamp that right up there. Now, I'm not going to take my, I'm just going to use paper snips for this. I don't usually do that because I don't cut straight, but we're going to do it this time. All right. Flip that over with some dimensionals. You're the most awesome tools, that looks like, right? But we don't want to put it there. How about right here? Yeah, there we go. You're the most awesome. Let me finish the front first. I'm going to bring in our rustic metal doodads or gems. These are in the annual catalog. And I'm just going to add some rivets here. Yes, you want to see new products? Okay. We will do that after the video. So this is going to be a long live. Hope you don't mind. If you don't have time to watch the whole thing, just go back and watch the replay later. There we got some rivets. There's the front of my gift card holder. Now for the inside. What you're going to need for the inside is 2 pieces of 2 3/4 by 4 1/4. And these are actually going to go right here and right here if you want. So we're going to put, you're the most awesome dad. And maybe some little screwies here, nuts and bolts. Ah, thank you, Joyce. We're going to put that right there. You're the most awesome dad. And guess what this piece is for right here? That is your gift card holder right there. Now, if you want to give your dad, your son, whoever, 2 gift cards, you can put another one right in there. You're the most awesome dad. Let's grab a couple of these dies that are already cut out, so you don't have to watch me color. Let's grab a few of these. So these are already done. This is from the designer series paper, and I'm going to add some dimensionals to that. Sometimes I just don't feel like coloring. Let's see, where did I put my minis? Okay, where's my minis? Oh, there they are. All right. I think sitting is going to work for me. Let's add some of these. Take those off. So this is your wallet gift card holder. Now you can do this it doesn't have to be a masculine one. You can do this, you know, with any of our flowery paper for friends. Let's do this one. I just like the little tools. And then I have a saw in here, and I think the saw, let's see, where's the saw? There's the saw. We're going to take the saw. What do you think? You like the wallet gift card holder? Again, you can put another sentiment in here, or you can give them 2 gift cards. So that's why I said to cut 2 of these, in case you want to put another sentiment. So let's look at that. You're the most awesome dad. Let's take that gift card out of there and grab birthday wishes, and that is from the Sweet Cherries. And I'm going to put happy birthday up here just to show you a different way of doing it. So maybe you only want to put 1 gift card. But now you've got a wallet. You're the most awesome dad. Birthday wishes, and then you can sign it here. If you'd rather put another gift card there, you can, and you can sign it on this side. What do you think? You like the gift card wallet? I have to put these away because I'm going to do the downloadable PDF for this when I'm done. So you have time to hop on over when I'm done to my newsletter, which will be, the link will be below when I'm done. Sign up for that because later today I will be sending out the newsletter with the PDF. So here is my wallet gift card holder. You love it, Peggy? Thank you. Let me show you a couple others that I did. Let me close this up first. So here's another one I did using the alphabets, and instead I put "You're the most awesome son," and using the other designer series paper. And then, of course, the gift cards would go here and maybe here. I would never just give my son one. And this one, I had birthday wishes. That's another one that I did. And again, still shots will be on my blog later. Let's put this back in there. Here's the first one I did. And then, of course, I did a little bit more to it, adding the pegboard and the tool thingy. And this one, like I said, this was my first one that I played with. And the gift card would go here. Now, it's not just for our masculine cards. You can do, like I said, flowery ones for girls, or you can do a Christmas one. This is with our polar bear. This is in our holiday catalog, my favorite ribbon right there. And you can do a Merry Christmas, warm wishes, Christmas is better together. And then, of course, your gift card would go there. So this is why I wanted to show you this, because if you're still working on Christmas, this is perfect for Christmas. And then you could put it in an envelope. You could put it on the top of a gift, whichever you want. Okay, real quick, I am going to show you how I did this, which was very easy. That's one of those rolling tool chests. And I should have that somewhere here. Let's see where I put all that. Let me move this out of the way. See, I already lost everything. Just give me a minute. And where did we put all that? Oh, right in front of me. Okay. Let me grab that paper. So for this one, what I did was I took a piece of cardstock, fold it in half. I'm just going to use my bone folder right now. This is the designer series paper, and I just looked at this and thought I could make that into a tool chest. So the cool thing is, take your hobby blade, line that up. I'm going to hold on to it. You can cut on this mat. So what I'm going to do is I am going to probably go down to this one and just cut a straight line here, one here, and I think one here. Again, please share my videos. It does help me. So now, and you see this is fine. There's no indentations. You're sharing to Facebook. Thank you, Jill. So now I have these little guys. I'm going to add that here. But again, using the mini alphabet dies. Somewhere I lost my tools again. Let me just put that right there for a second. You can use your alphabet dies rather. I'm going to grab some of those. So in here, just so you can see, you have these little guys right here. So I did 2 of those, and those are going to be my wheels for my moving cart. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put it this way. I'm going to take my dimensionals. I'm going to add dimensionals here, 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 and here. This one won't have a PDF. It's very easy to follow. And I'm going to lay that towards the top. I'm going to take these 2 little guys. Get that off there. Now these are already sticky, but I want them to pop up a little more. So I'm going to take a mini dimensional. And I'm going to add a mini dimensional to the back of that. And I'm just going to tuck that right under there so it looks like a wheel. So I really don't have to peel off the back of this, but I'm going to. And I'm going to add that right here. So there's my wheels. Hopefully there we go. Now what I'm going to do is I am going to bring in a piece of designer series paper. Let's see what we got here. I want the ruler one. If I can find it. If not, we'll use whatever. Okay, here's the ruler one. So I'm going to grab my paper trimmer. Let's see. You see I have birthday wishes there. That's what I'm going to do. So I'm going to put that one, I think, right here. All right, let's do about 1.5 inches or 1.25 inches. I think that's going to be too big, but I want to see where my birthday is going to show up. So I'm going to take that birthday wishes and I'm going to use my memento. Whoop. That came flying at me. And I'm going to stamp birthday wishes right here. Yep, that shows up. Let's just trim that. Right there. And I'm going to put that right there. So again, for this one, I put the tools on there, so you knew it was a tool chest. This one, I'm just showing you how to do it. Okay. Birthday wishes. Now, here is the cool part. Let's bring in some of those pieces I showed you that weren't quite, that I cut out. So here's one that I cut from the side of the paper, so it got cut off. Because there's no, you know what I mean. I'm going to add that one right there. So let's see if I have any more. So it's a good way to use up your paper and hide the ones that aren't full pieces, which I probably used them all up. Yep, here's another one. So what I would do with this is maybe stick that one, let's see, right here. So I'm using all those pieces. Let's add paintbrush. I do cut straight only when I'm using this. Okay, let's use a saw. I didn't put anything there, so let's do the saw right here. All right, you get the idea, right? Okay, so that's already down. Let's grab some dimensionals. I'm just going to lift this up, put that down there. So I am using this one. I think I'm going to use a mini. So don't throw out those pieces of designer series paper that don't quite have a whole image, because you can use those. We're going to tuck that right there. Nothing to it. And then, of course, if you want, you can use the mini alphabets and put the tools. I'm just going to put this right here. And this guy, we'll grab a mini. Put him right here. And maybe add a couple more here. Looks kind of bare. I think I'll put this one right here instead of putting it in there. I don't know. What do you think? Let me grab another one. Oh, here's a perfect one. Here's a screwdriver. Doesn't have a handle. So let's grab that. I like using all my pieces. There's the screwdriver now. And we'll finish with the hammer. The hammer's a whole piece. We're going to put him on the bottom. Nope, that didn't come off. And one right there. And there I have a rolling tool chest. I'll grab a piece of white birthday wishes. And let's see, what do we want to put inside here? I guess we'll use Dad. Birthday wishes, Dad. You can put whatever you want in there, but I'm going to use the Dad. I used the little nuts and bolts. Again, remember, the mat you can order now if you're a demonstrator. And I'm looking for, this is what I'm looking for, my stamp and seal. Put the sentiment up right. Okay, and again, I'm going to bring in those metallic gems, brushed metallic gems. I'm going to add this so it looks like the little ball joint, ball bearing, whatever it's called, right here. And then I'll add some more up here. And again, this doesn't have to be for a gentleman friend or family member. There's plenty of women that use tools. So there we have the tool chest. Nope, I didn't use a ruler. I mean, this really helps you out holding it here. You can use a ruler on this. So there's my two tool chests. Let's move this out of the way. And move this out of the way. Close that up. I'll bring the cards back in, and then I will switch to some new products that I am going to have to stand up for. Just want to make sure this is clean. My surface is clean before I put any new things down. So we have those two. Then, of course, we had these two. And then, of course, we have our wallets, our gift card wallets. Again, I will put this all on my blog. You could do this up in pink and give it to a girlfriend of yours. Okay, so let's get to some new products. I'm going to move my chair out because for this I do have to get up. And these are not in any specific order. However, I do have the page number. So this is on page 18. This is our new brayer. So glad they came back with the brayers. And I'll be showing some techniques with this at a later date. So we have the nice, oh God, this brayer is so nice. We have the nice brayer, page 18. We have the Adoring Hearts stamp set. I didn't have the page number on here. If I did, it fell off. But I can tell you, because we have it over here, that would be on page 18 also, is the Adoring Hearts. What are the black corners? Okay, so these come with it. For shipping, I guess, so they don't break, but they're a rubber, and I'm leaving mine on because it also holds it in place even more. I guess you don't have to keep them in place. You don't have to keep them there if you don't want to, but I like it. So the Adoring Hearts comes with an embossing folder, a 3D embossing folder, and some dies. Now remember, I did an unboxing earlier in the month. This is what I've ordered recently. I'm going to bring this down a little bit so you can see better. Hi, Maureen. Oh my goodness, look at these dies. Woo. So you can emboss these and then cut them out. So you can see the die, the embossing folder here, and then you can use that large die right there to cut those out. I hear from a lot of people, well, I don't like to buy a lot of Valentine's Day stuff. Don't just think about Valentine's Day. These are great for wedding cards, birthday cards, anniversary cards. So that's the Adoring Hearts. Let's see what else we have here. Come on. This doesn't want to open for me. Oh, there. Helps if I use the right side. This is the Thoughtful Moments Hybrid. So again, we have this nice .3D embossing folder with these sentiments. And then we have the matching dies. So you could do the whole embossing folder, like for that one, and do all the hearts at the same time. And you can do the same thing with this. I love this. No individuals. You just use that, put it through your machine, lay this on there without those little ones in between, and you got all your sentiments cut out for you. Love it. Okay, let's see what else we have here. And again, this isn't really in any kind of order. Page 65, we have the Inspirational Sketches stamp set, and that coordinates very well with one of the celebration items, which is Flight and Airy. I already opened one of these on my last unboxing, so check that out. I know, right, Maureen? The words are great. Okay, probably one of my favorites in the new catalog, and you're all going to know why when I bring it in on page 54, is Rockstar, because that's what my husband was to me and to so many others. So I have a lot of scrapbook, a lot of pictures to scrapbook still of him playing in different bands. Thanks for being an icon. Have a rock and roll birthday. You're a rock star. And then you have these little doodads. So when I saw this, I knew I had to get this. Let's take a look at the dies. There we have the dies that go with it. And then, of course, the papers. Now, all these papers will be in my paper share, so don't forget to sign up for the paper share. You have different sides. Love the black and white, especially if you don't feel like coloring anything. This would be great if you know a DJ, you know, with the, I was going to say record player. I guess that's what they still call them. So we have different papers. And the black and white is always a hit. All right, let's see what else we have here. On page 61, I'm having a hard time figuring out which set I'm going to use for my January Fun Fold online class. Anybody have any suggestions? Put them in here. This is Thoughtful Expressions on page 61. Some beautiful, beautiful images there. Yes, for music lovers, concert goers, we all love music, right? It's what gets us through the day sometimes. So we have, I ordered this because when I saw these dies, look at these dies. Sentiment dies. Aren't they gorgeous? So this is Thoughtful Expressions on page 61. And then you have some champagne iridescent gems. I might have to use this one for my January Fun Fold class. You have some gems here. Let's take a look at the papers for this. So these are the papers. They're beautiful. Of course, that's I'm showing you both sides. You love the hummingbirds? I have a hummingbird thing up there in the summer. I love to see the hummingbirds come. They're such a cute little bird, and you can always hear them when they're coming. So that's that side. Let's see what else we got here. Oh, this is pretty. Yes, I have the new glass mat, Lindsay. And it is fantastic. So there's that page. Some really nice designer series paper. Again, all these papers are in my paper share, so don't forget to sign up for that. Okay, so that's Thoughtful Expressions. I think I said that was on page 61. Let's see what else we have here. We have Brighter Days, which is on page, it says 51. So this is a stamp set with dies, and then the paper is a free celebration item. You really love the mushroom and the bird? Yeah, there's some beautiful things in here. So this is the dies. And again, here's the paper, which is a celebration item. Now, I know you're going to ask, so we're going to check this out right now. I do believe, yes, some of these cut out from this paper. This paper is the celebration paper. And again, here's the two different sides. That piece right there would be great for a scrapbook page. So I need your help. Let me know how the lighting is. I need to tweak the lighting because of the glass mat. You know what? Actually, I'm going to turn my light back on. I should have done that earlier. Again, I'm tweaking the light system because of the mat so that it doesn't have any glare. It really doesn't have glare. My problem is I have a light right over me. So here's some of the papers to the celebration set. How much is your paper share? Good question. Off the top of my head, I believe if you're having it shipped to you, it's $40. But definitely check out the link. I have a brain freeze right here, right now. And you get 6x6 pieces, quarter of a pack, 6x6, and I believe it's $40 being shipped to you. If you're picking up here, you save a little money. But the link will be below, and I will get those out as soon as I can after January 4th. Great way to check out the papers. And again, you will get the celebration papers as long as the supplies last. So that's why I said sign up now so that I can definitely get you all the papers. So that is Bright Sky. Let's see. Then we have the Kidding Around collection, page 49. We have these cute little stamps here. We have the dies, and yes, some of the dies cut the paper out. Look at that. So cute. Let's look at the dies. So there's the dies, and some of these are going to cut some of the little kids out. You sparkle every day. You know I like that. And the gems, the gems. They are iridescent foil gems. Love those kind of gems. And here's the papers. Look at that one. You can cut those out and make 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 different cards. Or you could use it for a scrapbook page. And of course, there's the other side. So you get 2 of each, but I'm showing you each side. Oh, these are adorable. And look at these. I would make this for my adult niece who loves to read. I would make her a birthday card with that. Wouldn't you? And then you have some animal ones for the animal lovers. Just so stinking cute. So this is the Just Kidding Around suite. I think I said that was on page 49. Let's see, what else do I have here? Let's go here with, oh boy, this is a real pretty one too. God, they're gorgeous. This is on page 15. We got some metallic ribbon. The pretty peacock. And this is the Lifetime of Love suite. Again, even though, congratulations on your wedding day. Wishing you a lifetime of love and happiness. Always and forever. Love you. These things can be used for other things. Valentine's Day, anniversaries, weddings. Just to tell somebody you love them. You miss that suite altogether? So let me tell you, what I usually do is I'll order the pre-order with on-stage product premiere. I order everything that I can. When this mini catalog comes out, we as demonstrators can order one of everything, two of consumables. I go through the catalog. I always order all the suites. Then I go back through it, and I look at things that I can use for other occasions, not just one occasion. So this is the Lifetime of Love. Oh, God, these are beautiful. And that's how I decide. I don't buy everything the first time in a catalog. I can't afford that either, even though I get a nice discount. And I'm going to sneeze. Excuse me. And we have some metallic pink and pretty peacock gems. I love these this right here. I will be ordering more of these. These are great for quick, easy thank you cards, wedding cards, but I'll show you what I really like about it. Okay, so look at the die cuts on these envelopes. Invitations, right? Oh my God, they're absolutely gorgeous. And here are the cards. Now, you know me. That back of the card is beautiful when somebody opens it, but I would be cutting them in half and getting 2 cards. They're just too pretty to have the back side like that. That's just me. And then let's take a look at the Designer Series paper. Anything with foil, I love. So we have, I believe this is probably the Moody Mauve. And it does tell you, yep, Moody Mauve, pink, petal pink, pretty peacock, and very vanilla. Let's see if there's, and there's the other side. I, of course, would be using the foil side. The lighting looks good. Thank you. I'll go back and watch my video or my live here so I can check it out. So there, oh God, look at these papers. And that's the flip side. I mean, I do like these too, but I love anything shimmery and gold. And they are absolutely gorgeous. Good morning, Sherry. Murphy, North Carolina. Is that near Raleigh anywhere? Or Cary? There we go. And then here's the other one. Beautiful, beautiful papers. That is Lifetime of Love Suite. Gems went somewhere. Not sure where. Well, I'll clean it up later, as always. Okay, that's that and that. Let's see what else I have to show you. I do have more. Showed you that one and that one. Okay, so now what I'm going to bring in is a couple of bundles. This one is the Excellent Eggs for Easter. And this is on page 27. So again, if you have your catalogs, you can take a look. Okay, so you see that funny little thing in the middle here? That's my lights. That's why I had the lights shut off before. Put that right there so nobody sees that. I'm pointing out all my little problem areas, I guess. Okay, excellent. Excellent eggs. And there's the dies for that. Cute little bunnies. Great for Easter in the spring. That was page 27. Page 28, we have Everyday Details. Let's take a look at these dies. Hi, Chris from Iowa. Let's see what these are. Oh, yeah. Again, now it's all coming back to me. These dies, I mean, these stamps right here don't actually have dies to cut them out, but look at these dies. The circles with the little circles inside, and then you have these layering dies. A little trellis maybe. Aren't they beautiful? Isn't it so much nicer to see them up close and personal? The catalog is great. Don't get me wrong. I love my catalog, but it's nice to see these up close and personal. This is on page 38, Enduring Beauty. And again, remember, go back and watch my unboxing of my product premiere, and you'll see the other items in the catalog. I didn't want to go through those again. You have that coming. All right, Maureen. And then, of course, we have the dies that go with it. Nice sentiment die. Really nice die for this. You can use this with your brayer, your blends, coloring all those beautiful flowers in. But this is Enduring Beauty. You also have with this the decorative masks. So let me show you those. So what you do is each mat has a different plate, a different thing on it, and they layer so that you can create, you take one piece of cardstock and you would brayer this area, these, and then the large piece. Now, I haven't played with this. I'm assuming maybe we can use that too, but I haven't played with these masks yet. So, of all the things I'm showing you, again, I need your help. Okay, let me know what you would like me to showcase next, which will be next Friday, for maybe Fun Fold, or maybe we'll switch it out a little bit and do maybe some techniques. I can do that, right? So this is the Enduring Beauty. And then I have, I think this is the last thing I have to show you, because I showed you a lot the other day. Let me just look at my table, which is a mess. This is the Memories and More cards. This is great to do if you're just starting out stamping, or you want to make some quick cards. You want to get together with some friends, grandchildren, children. This is really great to use. I'm actually going to have my little neighbor come over one day, and we're going to have a play date. So again, here's the cards. And because these are a little larger, if I cut these in half, I got to make a larger card, and I won't have the envelopes. But look at these envelopes. And then, of course, we have the cards. And you can stamp and or use the pre-made cards. So you have these mini cards, and of course they're double-sided, and you can take a card, you can put a little thing like that. Maybe you want to have this on the other side, quick, easy card. Maybe the hearts. I also like the fact that they have these little guys in there for my scrapbooking. Then you have some larger pieces. You have some stickers with some gold foiling around. Oh, look at that butterfly. Excuse me. And then you have some die cuts. It's been over an hour. I'm losing my voice. Hilda, I'm going to put the glass mat. You know what? Let me see if I got that right now. Everybody's asking about it. I will add it. The glass mat is 162981. Okay, so the glass mat is 162981. I will put it in the comments when I'm done. So we have some more die cuts. Ooh, with some foil ones. These are going to make some beautiful cards. And then we have some large cards that go with that. And again, if you're using them for scrapbooking, you have room to put journaling there. Let me just grab this big one. I mean, we could just add that and make a nice little card, put a couple of those little gold foils on it. That is the last of what I've pre-ordered this time. Yes, I actually have another order coming in, so I'll have some more little goodies to show you. I hope you enjoyed today's Fun Fold Friday wallet gift card and also the unboxing of my new items. Hi, Linda. Yes, the new products. If you're just joining us, don't forget, go back and watch the replay and you'll catch up on everything. I do want to stress, if you're going to do the really jumping the gun, December online Fun Fold Club with the Simply Sparkling, please sign up for that by the 10th so I can get everything here and everything out to you by the 20th. I also urge you to sign up for my paper share and the mini January online retreat now, because I'm going to order everything January 4th before things get back ordered. All the links will be below when I'm done, and the downloadable PDF for the wallet card will be on my newsletter later today. So I'm going to add the link, sign up for the newsletter, and later this afternoon I'm going to send that newsletter out. Okay? I think I got everything. I answered some questions. Have any more questions, I will get back to you. I hope you have a wonderful weekend. And until next time, keep on